some college football upsets and talk about Alabama, Florida State. Marcus, what's your outcome of this Florida State Alabama game? Because keep in mind, Florida State has been talking a lot of trash this summer.
Uh, I think we all kind of know what the outcome is, but I'm gonna tell you what Florida State has to do to beat Alabama or get in the best chance to beat Alabama. First on the offense, they got to come out and play fast.
Yeah,
No huddle. They had to play no huddle. 1-2, throw the ball. Quick out into the flats to the playmakers on the outside. I'm talking Squirrel White and Deuce Robinson.
I like Deuce
Long, speedy
Robinson.
shot. And your uh, big wide receivers, slot tight end type guy, and Deuce Robinson, whatever role y'all want to use him in. Got to get those guys the ball in space to see what they can do with. You got to do it fast. You got to have that script, your first drive script, planned out to a T. You got to know what plays you're gonna run, when you're gonna run them. Like 10 plays, back to back to back to back to back. You got to have them down pat because you got to go first. That script is got to be one hell of a first script. You got to have it put together, and you got to set Thomas Castellanos loose. Their best chance is winning is with his legs. So he got to get some. He got to get some yak yardage. I mean, not yak yardage, but QB run yardage. And he got to get the ball out into the flats to the playmaker. That's the best way for this offense to win. I don't think they're gonna get it done in the run game. I don't trust running between the tackles against the Alabama defense.
Mm-mm.
That's not the game plan. Maybe it's an RPO option. Get that defensive end, the edge rusher thinking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he bites on the fake. You can kick it back inside and run that way with Castellanos, but you gotta be fast. RPO might help them out, but they definitely gotta be fast, no huddle offense. They gotta have a game script down pat.
I don't think the Florida State receivers can match up with the Alabama DBs though. Because one thing about Caleb DeBoer, he kept the Nick Saban press defense man coverage. He kept that.
Shout out to Tavares Robinson, man, one of the best DB coaches in the game there in Alabama.
And
Uh, them boys keep horses out there, man. They gonna keep the blue chip recruits back there at safety and corner, and they don't mind laying that wood and they will stick to you. So I kind of agree with you, but I'm just saying that's their best bet.
when in college football, there's always a chance anything can happen. But Alabama, if they want to set the tone this season, they need to beat the brakes off of Florida State. Because people already don't think they're a top 10 team in the country, which I can see why. Because their recruiting
Like
class has been kind of light and the transfer has been kind of light. But you got a quarterback coming in, Ty Simpson, who's been there. He knows the system, so he should be able to win this game for you without having to do much. Just rely on your defense this game. You should be okay. I know the running back's out for a couple weeks. The starting running back with Miller.
I think they're getting a better guy, Richard Young, out on the field. But this is his chance to show what he can do. He was the top, if not the top running back, or the second best running back in the nation when he came out. Him, C.J. Baxter. I think the other one was Jordan Lau, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the top guys. So I think this is his chance to prove, he is that guy.
And I do know Florida State's run defense was awful last year, so that
A
that
lot of
could
Florida State was off last year.
that could come into effect. So we'll see. My other eye is on this Tennessee and Syracuse game. I'm picking Syracuse for the upset. I like me some Frank Brown as a coach of Syracuse. He does a great job recruiting. He has a hell of a defense. I can see them beating and surprising Tennessee.
Mm, I like Fran Brown. I really like what he does. That's a big play offense. They got a lot of things going on out there. They do have a new wide receiver, Hakeem Williams from Florida State, 6'5", 200 pounds. Maybe he can stretch the field, win some 50 balls with his big frame. You got to see it. Never came together at Florida State. Maybe it can come together at Syracuse. Um, Big things popping out there in New York City. So we're gonna see what
He's
we're
he's
gonna see
giving
what Frank.
he's giving people a reason to talk about Syracuse.
Yeah, we're gonna see what Fran Brown do. They came out of nowhere last year, so I don't want to write them off yet. I don't know what this Tennessee team has to offer. I would like to see them play, see what they got, because Tennessee's kind of like their team that starts kind of slow, and then they sneak up on you in the middle of the
Real
season.
slow.
So
They
it
do
could
have
be
a
a
good
good one.
starting quarterback though.
Oh, you like Tennessee's quarterback,
I
huh?
like, I like his quarterback. I hate that he transferred from UCLA, but I
You like, so
understand.
you like trade.
I do like the trade. I don't like Nico, but I like the trade.
Oh, one more thing. If I can just backtrack back to this Florida State Alabama game on defense. What Florida needs to do, they need to play physical. I mean, Florida State needs to play physical and not get bumped off the line of scrimmage on the defensive line. That's going to start with big defensive tackle Daryl Jackson. All 337 pounds of him. He be throwing his weight around. He got to throw his weight around. He got to show that he is the best trench player on that field. If he's not, Florida State's in trouble. The second guy that needs to step up on that defense is going to be Earl Little, cornerback slash safety. Actually transferred from Alabama. He has to show that he belongs because he couldn't get on the field that much at Alabama, so he need to show that they made a mistake. He was a blue chip prospect. He was the guy in high school. He has to prove, but he proved his worth, and he just shut down those wide receivers. Big boy wide receivers, and Zay Horton and Ryan Williams. I expect those guys to eat. For Earl Little, they need to come up big.
I feel like Ryan Williams is getting talked about this like college all season. Like yeah, he came on the scene and like he kind of slowed down a little bit. That's because the offense slowed down. But I feel like he doesn't get talked about enough. Like I feel like he's up there with Jeremiah Smith. I'm not saying he's on the same level, but I think they're the top
they're
three,
top
top
tier.
5 receivers in the country.
I agree with you on that. I just view Jeremiah Smith in a whole nother
Well,
stratosphere.
he's different, but you got Ryan Williams who's right there though.
Ryan Williams is a great player, man. Probably first round.
He's only 18, about to be 19 this year.
So he probably a first round with Jeremiah Smith next year. Not this coming draft, but the year after.
Right.
I definitely like him. I think he's gonna eat. I think he's gonna kill this Florida State secondary. To be honest.
I mean,
so I think he's in for a big opener, man. Maybe 2 tutties. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say
2 touchdowns.
152 tutties.
Wow.
In the opener. In the opener.
That's
putting his name back on the mount. He said, "Man, I made the cover NCAA too."
He did. I mean, but he just slowed down so much last year. It's like it felt like the hype just died off of him. But if you just look at the team just wasn't playing well. I think with his new quarterback, I think they're gonna get a connection going. I think he's gonna be a finalist for the Heisman, along with Jeremiah Smith.
Wow, Heisman final.
I think so.
2 wide receiver finalists.
I mean, it happened last year. Even though the person who won didn't deserve it, that's another conversation for a different day.
No conversation. Shout out to Travis Hunter, man. Shout out for saying this man can play, man. I ain't gonna say he should have won the Heisman, but he can play.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. He's slated to start on Sunday, or next Sunday.
So I don't think I want to go out on a limb, pick Florida State, stick with Alabama. I'm also gonna stick with Tennessee. So
come on, man, jump on the Syracuse train. I know it's ACC, but come on. My other eyes on this Arizona Hawaii game. I got Hawaii, man.
I got Hawaii too. Now we on to something.
I like Hawaii's quarterback. It's like I didn't know him until I started researching him, and I'm like, man, this kid can play. Is it because he's from Hawaii? Nobody's talking about him.
I mean, he's out there in the Polynesian area, so he's not getting a lot of plug. A lot of those guys come out of high school 2-3 star rated, end up at USC and UCLA and
Oregon.
Washington and Hawaii, and I was in Utah, and all of a sudden they're on the draft board. So those guys sit there, they wait their turn, they come out and they ball. They're strong, hard nosed guys.
Yep.
Samoans, Polynesians, and Tongans, they ready to go. I don't know which ethnicity he falls up under, but I like this guy, man. I mean, I think he's a second year guy.
I think third year because he had like 10,000 yards or something like that, or 50 touchdowns, something like that.
I like him, man. I want to definitely be watching watching Hawaii ball this year.
Well, they play Saturday at 9:30 on TNT, so we get to watch it.
Yeah.
Another game I'm watching is UCLA and Utah. They got Utah as a 6.5 point favorite. I think that UCLA is going to take this win. I think they got to take it because you spent so much money on Nico. You got to win this game. Like you can't lose your first game after having half the team transfers out.
Where's his team mindset? Go. He had a lot of stuff going on.
I
He
don't
is a
know.
walking distraction. I
Like that's what I'm
mean,
saying. Like you can't bring him in to lose games like this.
that's a tough sell, but I don't. I'm not buying you, sell. I'm not buying.
I, don't,
I gotta see
I can't buy him either, but
who.
I have to because this is quote unquote my team that I like
I
so much, but I don't know why.
don't know either.
Like I don't like jumping off teams, but I might have to after this season.
I'm in wait and see mode when it comes to UCLA. Give me another. How about Virginia Tech, South Carolina? What you think right
Ooh,
there?
Virginia Tech, South Carolina. That's a good one, man. Since I spoke so highly on Sellers, I gotta take South Carolina. Like, I feel like I need to because they have one of the best safeties in the league, in college football too. So I'm gonna have to take South Carolina on this one.
One name: Kyron Drone, quarterback, Virginia Tech. Thinks 3 year starter, knows the system, program guy. He's one of those good college quarterbacks. Not saying he's gonna do anything in pros. The man's a good college quarterback. He got good genes. Shout out Sweeney. He's the cousin of Cam Ward, so that's my guy. Yeah.
Next,
he he has that DNA in his system. That guy will do what he can to make plays. Key is we had the playmakers on the outside. We'll see what they can do. I'm, oh, I'm so close to saying Virginia Tech on the road, but if it was at Virginia Tech, I definitely would have took them. Would have been a circle. I'm sticking with Sellers.
I mean,
Cox.
South Carolina got a lot to prove, man. They they finished the year strong. They talked a lot of noise. They hyped Sellers up because the coach was like, I know they had some guys transfer and said they had no quarterback. Coach said I got a quarterback. I got Sellers. So we'll see what happens with
Should they
that
have
one.
made the playoffs last year?
Hmm?
Should they have made the playoffs last year?
I ain't saying all that. Definitely ain't saying all that.
Do they make it this year?
No. You gotta look at who that
Shout out,
you gotta
shout out
look
to
at that
Nico
schedule
Hall.
though, man. If they ain't beating some of the teams on that schedule.
Shout out to Nico Harvard. At least talked about wide receiver and guy. The man's gonna test off the charts in the NFL combine.
That combine stuff don't mean nothing.
They don't. I'm just saying he gonna test off the chart.
I think we talked
He
about
gonna get.
this one, but the Colorado and Georgia Tech game.
I'm taking
Salter
Georgia Tech.
Salter's a starter.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they got the right guy started. I'm still taking Georgia Tech.
We
Still.
we we agree on that. I'm definitely taking Georgia Tech. They got the better running back, the better quarterback, the better defense. So
I do think Colorado did improve the offensive line. Sauter does a good job extending plays in the pocket. I like their wide receiver. They got Amari Miller, and there's another one.
I do know that Salter. He had a little bit of a turnover problem, but it could be fixed with the right people around him. I think last year he was just trying to do too much.
I mean, he had to do. I mean, he was the team's.
Yeah, so
He had to do what he had to do. I think. I like to see how he does in a big time program. He's not the biggest guy. Uh, I'm just trying to look at his stats real quick. Of course, I get pop ups. Last year, 1,800 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 picks. Yeah. The year before that, 2,800 yards, a lot better, 32 touchdowns, 6 picks. So down year last year, stat wise, but
mhm.
the year before, almost 3,000 yards, over 1,000 yards rushing. So, and 12 rushing touchdowns on top of the 32 passing touchdowns. If he can do those numbers behind an improved, I'm not saying it's good, but it's an improved offensive line. I bet you it's better than his Liberty offensive line.
Oh yeah, most
So,
definitely.
hey, man, could we be seeing a dark horse? if he can pull off a few wins, maybe.
You got Kansas in the dark. So Kansas State in dark. So what's up? You off Kansas State already?
No, I'm not off Kansas State. I'm not off.
It was a bad loss.
Just, I'm just saying. I think Caden Salter is a guy we might need to keep an eye on.
I'll definitely keep my eye on him. This is the last thing.
And how long do you think this leash is? Like, if he gets out there and had one bad game, do they pull him?
I don't think so. I'll
Do you think he
say
got the whole season?
I wouldn't say the whole season.
Okay.
'Cause
Over under 7.5 games.
under.
Wow.
Because you got Lewis for a reason. He reclassified for a
And
reason. Guys don't reclassify to not play. That's all I'm gonna say. Then we got
I roll with my boy.
the biggest game of the weekend: Texas and Ohio State. Who are you taking?
I don't ready to pick yet.
You gotta pick, man. You gotta pick. You're on the spot.
Okay, early kickoff, noon kickoff, at the shoe. Managed Ohio State. Dual threat ability of Arch Manning, man. The guy can run and throw.
Is he dual threat? Like I know he can like run, but is he classified as dual threat?
I mean, the guy he has deceptive shiftiness and speed.
Okay.
He's not he's not your normal man. So
exactly right.
If you rate all four of them, he's by far the better runner than all the rest of them. So 1-1. Texas has a quarterback advantage with with Archie. And I will go with Ohio State having the home field 1-1. Running back depth at Texas, I'm gonna give them the edge there. So Texas 2-1.
Hey, Ohio State got running backs now.
They do. Texas got better ones.
Ohio State got one of the best tight ends in the nation too.
Shout out to CJ Baxter. They do. They really do. But shout out to CJ Baxter. Gonna have a big year from Longhorn. He might go for
1,200
in a committee backfield. So
Jesus.
1,200 in a committee backfield. Yeah. I said Texas got the backfield advantage. Freshman quarterback starting his first game against Texas.
I know that's what's crazy, but yet the coach has the faith to start him though. So what's that tell you?
But it took how long to name the starter?
I think it just took that. I think it just took that long because they got all summer and school just started. You don't have to name a starter in spring.
Yeah, but I mean, you would want that guy to have that confidence on his.
They could have been telling him that though, like in the locker room.
Stuff like that would have leaked out.
I don't know. Not in college. Probably like not in a college thing.
I don't think it's ideal for you starting a freshman quarterback against the number one team. So,
but should they be number one? That's the thing.
I think so. I think this is the best two teams in the nation.
I think Ohio State should be number one though.
I mean, I couldn't argue that.
I mean, it's just like I get it's pulling hairs, but at the same time, this game should not be on at noon. Like this is a nighttime game.
Yeah, I think Ohio State made it. You know, I like Brian Harline, offensive coordinator at Ohio State.
So he's an offensive coordinator now? I knew he was a receivers coach.
Yeah, he was the receivers coach, and I think he got I don't know if he's calling the plays, but he was Pro's office.
I thought Matt Ishbia was there. Not Matt Ishbia. Matt Patricia is at Ohio State now.
Is he calling?
I think he's calling plays.
So that's the play caller?
I think so.
Harlan, what are you doing, bro?
I want to say Matt Patricia's calling the plays, but don't let me lie to you.
Matt Patricia.
He's calling plays for the defense.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. He's calling plays for the defense.
That was throwing me off right there. Now we on point.
So you're telling Archie Man is going against Matt Patricia's defense and Caleb Downs. And I forgot Billy's name on the other side. Like, this is gonna be a game, man.
It'll be a game, man. Man, any team that's in the NFL need to have some scouts. Multiple scouts. That you don't not have your scouting team at the. Caleb Downs is the best safety in the nation. Shout out to him.
Really, because
If he played
I want him to be a Charger so bad, but I know he's not dropping that far.
if he played a more premium position, he'd be a top three.
Well, I thought he played corner at one point, but I guess he moved
He
to
could,
safety.
he could, but I think he's box office safe. It's just what team takes the gamble of drafting the safety high enough to hit if it's deserving in the draft. That's what I see.
I can give you one.
Who?
Titans.
Chargers. Probably. Well, they got Kevin Winston Jr. though, so
Other side,
you know.
Kevin Winston Jr. is like a Derwin James type though. Caleb Downs is a
Hooker,
cover.
not to just go into the NFL thing, but Hooker can play, so he's not gonna get his spot taken.
He's all right, dude.
Winston's on one side, Hooker's on the other. I mean, if they draft, I wouldn't be mad. That's an elite prospect they got.
I mean, it's I got Ohio State win. I think I said that before. I got Ohio State winning, man, because no one on Texas can stop Jeremiah Smith. Like,
No one in the nation can stop Jeremiah.
this man is single handedly gonna beat teams. He single handedly beat Notre Dame. Yeah, Will Howard played great, but he didn't do nothing spectacular.
He didn't. It was all Jeremiah. But I will say this: watch out for the Texas defensive front, man.
I mean, the defensive front is good.
Key player Colin Simmons. Who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop him from getting to that freshman? Once he feels that he's gonna make some mistakes.
I think they're gonna have a good game plan for him though. Ryan Day is no slouch. You just can't beat Michigan.
I'm taking Colin Simmons to give Julian Sand a whole bunch of problems, and I'm gonna take. Well, how they do it like this? I'm not a Longhorn guy.
I'm not a Longhorn fan either.
Oh, was that it?
Nope.
Doesn't even matter. I'm still taking Texas.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Marcus taking Texas. I'm taking Ohio State. It's gonna be a good game. Come Saturday at 11 o'clock kickoff.
No real losers in this one. No real losers.
I mean, if whoever loses can still make the playoff.
They definitely will. These the best. Wouldn't be surprised if both teams ran.
So we haven't even talked about Penn State yet. I don't know if you want to talk about it now, or what. But I got a lot to say about that.
Let's hear it, man. What you got to say about Penn State? They can't win the Big One team.
So Penn State is ranked number 2 in the nation. Why? No reason. Their quarterback, Drew Aller, is not that great. He doesn't play good in big games. The defense always seems to give up some wonky touchdown, like they'll blow a coverage, they'll give a big run. Coach Franklin, I don't see how he still has a job because it seems like he's underachieving unless they just don't have any expectations at all. Because you can't be. Are they in the Big 10 or Big 12?
Big 10.
So you're in the Big 10. You have to beat these teams. Like, you can't be ranked number 2. And I guess your team is talented, but they're not talented as Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Miami. I can't say that. I think they're giving them that 2 spot just because who they have at quarterback and who the coach is.
I'm not a big Drew Aller guy.
I'm not either.
That's that one guy that I go. They was until I dive deep into the tape. I think he is very, very overrated. I do like the 1-2 punch at running back, Nick Singleton and Katon Allen or something like that.
I do like Singleton.
Yeah, I think they got the best two. I think they got the best running back combo in the nation outside of Dane. I do like the transfer from Syracuse, Trevor Pena, playing in the slot, probably the best slot receiver in the nation this year. Unless well, he's not the best. I take he's not the best slot in the nation. That's Casey Concepcion, Texas A&M. We'll talk about him later. Uh,
Pinga's up there though.
who
Pinga is up there.
Pinga is up there, but who replaces Tyler Warren at tight end? Who's gonna be the guy step up? I mean, I don't see the outside weapons outside of Trevor Pena. I mean, he's the inside guy. Numbers. Who's gonna stretch the field? I mean, when the run game does get stuffed, I'm not saying that it will, but if it has an off day, who you turn to? That's my biggest thing. Who do they turn to?
And can the defense get stops? That's my thing. It's like it's like they get stops, but yet the offense isn't scoring. So they get another stop, the offense will score, then they give up a touchdown. So it's like I don't know if the defense is able to make up for what the offense can't do when it's time for them to do their jobs.
Uh, I think Penn State in a vacuum definitely a top 10 team. Uh, Defense is always elite. They find guys. They always have a guy who turns into this Michael Parsons type edge rusher every year. So who's gonna be the guy this year? Just yet to be seen. As far as number two, that's Rich. Rich from my blood. I don't see them losing this weekend, but it's still Rich.
They better not lose this weekend.
They probably going to week two, number one team in the nation, depending on who wins Ohio State or the Texas game. So it's really gonna be something. Who does Penn State play? I think they playing nobody this week,
they're
right?
playing. They're playing nobody. Yeah, they're playing
Yeah,
somebody next week. I think though.
They starting off soft.
And I hate that. I hate when big schools start off soft.
But are they doing the 9 conference games this year or
I'm not. Do they play Notre Dame this year?
do
I don't
think
know.
they play Notre Dame?
Got, I know sometimes
They,
it's
they
like
got
their
Nevada
schedule's
this week,
weird.
FIU next week.
Play who this week?
They got Nevada this week and FIU next week.
Can Nevada beat them? Whatever. It's a question.
Don't try to talk me. Don't even try it.
I will put anything past Coach Franklin, man. He's so overrated, dude. Like, it's like he can't get the job done.
Yeah, I haven't seen him win a big game yet. That's the thing, man. He can get you to the dance, but he definitely ain't gonna make you win the prom queen. So that's the thing you got to figure out. He's how far do you think James Franklin can take you? If this is as far as he's gonna take you. Do you stick with him? Do you switch it up? I think his best chance of winning the championship when they had Manny Diaz as the defensive coordinator. That was the window right there.
I was just about to say that.
That was the window. And he just had the horses on offense.
Now Manny Diaz at Duke about to turn that Duke program around.
We'll see. Manny has that. He's a he's an influential guy.
I know you can't talk about him because you hate him.
I don't necessarily hate him, but he's surprising.
Hey, that Miami defense was good though. That was a good Miami defense.
The man's gonna put a good defense on the field. I can guarantee you that. Going all the way back to his Texas.
I hate Malik Murphy transferred on him, but he had to. It
was behind the scenes stuff going on with it, I think. But they got a good guy in Darian Menzel.
Oh, yeah, I like
worth $2 million.
No.
I don't know. Whatever. But Malik Murphy at Oregon State.
Oregon State, yep.
By the way, Oregon State got a home and home with Washington. Really? They playing each other twice this year.
No way.
I mean, that's what you do when you ain't got but 2 teams in the conference. Both of them won a conference home game. So.
Oh my gosh. Do away with conferences, NCAA. Do you hear me? Just put the best teams against each other. Stop with the money grabbing. Give us what we want.
Fee, you want to take a gamble on? Let me see. I don't see any. I don't see anything else close to upset.
Honestly, I saw Mississippi State and Southern Miss. I'm damn near ready to pick Southern Miss.
Man, you wild. Yeah, I don't see nothing else I want. I think I want to risk gambling.
UCF Boise State,
Uh,
USF,
UCF,
USF Boise State.
USF got hit hard by transfer portal, missing a lot of key pieces. They do have a quarterback. I will give them that. They did talk him into coming back, but Boise State always guys.
They do.
So I'm stick with Boise on the
Spread.
road to pull out the big. They're going across country though, but I still if they finna be moving up to the big. What are they? Pac? I don't even think it'll be Pac-12. Whatever they Pac, whatever.
I think
Whatever they go back to Pac-10.
I don't know if it's.
Whatever they say.
They were talking about Pac-10, Mountain East, West, Mountain Conference, Central. Something. It was like 4 different names.
Conference insert name here. If they're moving up to that level, they got to win these type of games.
They're ranked. They're ranked 25.
Show they ready. Yeah, they prove that ranking, man. Are you ready for this? Your trenches have to be built up. Your offensive line, defensive line have to be ready to go through 12 games of big boys. So
They weren't ready. Now. They weren't ready last year.
They were not. And I think they move up next year too. So they gotta get some horses, man. They gotta prove they can win these games. Boom.
Well, that's it today, man. College football week 1. That's our picks. I wish I could have wrote them down for y'all, but I don't care that much. Just listen to the podcast.
Bad podcast. We'll do it next.
Yep, we're still learning.
By the way, who has the balls out there to pick Marshall to beat Georgia and University of Texas San Antonio to beat Texas A&M? I dare anybody to pick them.
I say UTSA.
What? Based off what knowledge?
Nothing. They should never fire Sumner.
Well, who has the biggest victory? Before we go, who wins by the most points this week? I would give you Oregon over Montana, or is that even this week yet? Oregon versus Montana State, or
Georgia or Marshall?
Georgia Marshall, yeah.
Georgia putting up 80.
Really?
I don't know. I don't even know if Dante Morris can play the whole game for them to put up that many points.
I'm gonna take Oregon. I mean, they play in smaller school. Marshall is a.
Marshall ain't that big.
He's still FBS school.
Is it Montana FBS?
I think Marshall beats Montana State.
Oh, it was Montana State. I thought it was Montana. Montana State? Hey, they ass whoop. Anything can happen there.
Yeah. Illinois number 12 in the nation. Overrated, underrated?
Overrated.
I just wanted to hear you say I agree. I ain't got to talk about it.
In Indiana 20?
Also overrated. Indiana plays nobody. Nobody.
Because last year they actually played somebody got their butts whooped.
Bad.
That's why college football, man, you need people who's actually watching these games, not looking at names to do these rankings. You can't trust the media.
I will say this, shout out to Indiana quarterback, Cal transfer, Fernando Mendoza. Pretty solid guy on him.
I'm not high.
For some reason they put him higher than some other guys. I wouldn't put him higher up. You don't get me started on this Carson Beck thing. I was like, you're not gonna tell me Fernando Mendoza is better than Carson Beck, but he is a good quarterback.
We're not starting you on Carson Beck today, man. This is another day. You'll have a whole day just for that.
I got a whole video working on.
You'll have a whole day just for that. Just put the phone up, man. We don't care about Carson Beck anymore. You better hope he win Notre Dame. That's all I say. I got a lot of words for him.
That's fine.
You better have 0 picks too.
That's fine. That is fine.
All right, Parker. Don't let them lose that game because of him. I'm gonna talk.
Hey man, might well get your job. Might get your job at ESPN. That's all they do is talk bad about him.
I'm
It is
good.
what it is.
No, thank you.